Hello and welcome. You join us for this T20 match between the Bangalore Crowns and the
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
We're in the late stages of the season now. Both teams looking for or maintaining their form. We've seen plenty of amazing cricket so far, and the crowd, it looks like it's ready for more today. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Green watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Mitchell from the pavilion end. Pinged off the bat.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Jeez, timed that well.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh no, what a chance. But that's going to race to the boundary. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Green goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Green has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Got that away nicely. Two straight and punch through the leg side. There's a chance if it hits. Doesn't beat the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Deshpande from the grandstand end. Couldn't get it through the field. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Needs a direct hit. Pinged off the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond?
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. 17 runs out of there. The Royal Challengers are 122 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Edged it. 9 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 131 for 1. Jadeja, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice, solid defensive shot. Six runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 137 for 1.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Perfectly timed. There's a chance if it hits. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Too straight and punched through the leg side. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 154 for 1. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Green, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Good catch. Out! Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket, and it's a long way back to the pavilion, and you can tell they're not happy with the way they got out.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Square cut, finds point, no run. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 6 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 160 for 2. Patirana, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Needs a direct hit. The bowler looks really confident.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment. The Royal Challengers get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw